Hello and welcome back to the channel. And today we're working on a 2011 Dodge Nitro. We had a pedal go to the floor, no leaks, no idle change after pushing the brake pedal, which indicates no vacuum leak, which indicates the bladder is good, and no hissing sounds at the bladder either. So let me show you what we got going. What we got here is an electrical connection that I removed, the two brake lines which I removed, and two nuts that fit on the studs that I removed. And this thing's stuck in there. But what we're doing next, looks like Dorman was the only one that had this. You can either get it at Amazon, AutoZone, or you can get a similar one from O'Reilly. The AutoZone is 141 at this time, minus 20% if you do it online, and then it takes 2 days to get there. Amazon was 87, and O'Reilly was 141. So I have a bleeding kit that I bought. This bleeding kit is by Dorman. They give you a bunch of fittings and some hose, and you just bench bleed it. What you do is you stick it in your vise, grab it on the flange, tighten everything down, push the internals here with a screwdriver or something blunt, and I have the actual hoses submerged. And you want to do this a few times so you don't have any bubbles. That means everything is primed, and then it's a matter of installing and checking the pedal. Fill it up to the fill line. It fills fast, so I overfilled mine. Had to dab some out with a paper towel. Connect your wiring and your two lines and your two studs onto the mounting flange. Snug everything tight. Now, came with a black cap, but I have a brand new orange cap I just bought for the others, so I'm going to use that because it's prettier. Also, if you only have a half a quart of brake fluid, half a bottle of this is not enough. Don't forget the brake fluid. You always need it for topping off later. At any rate, we're going to test our brake pedal. So they recommend bleeding the whole system. I bled the two outer lines going into the ABS pump and module because I don't know if I got any air in them or not, because these go uphill, and when you disconnect them there is a chance you get a bubble in there. So I decided to at least do that. They recommend doing the whole dang car, but I ain't doing that today. We're in the 90s and 95 for the rest of the week. So we are done for today, other than the road test. The pedal feels good. Another day, another dollar. A couple days later, still working on this Dodge Nitro pedal going to the floor. So tried two masters, and I get a firm pedal until we start the car, and then it goes to the floor. Two different entities. One, a Dodge dealer, claimed that a booster will do that. I only get one cycle before the booster, once the vehicle's off with booster, is depleted of vacuum. So let me show you what we got going. So I'm going to take the master cylinder off for the umpteenth time. I'm taking the two outer fittings off, which will keep I think more fluid in the master feeder lines. Of course, you got the two bolts here and four studs going through the firewall, which will be the most difficult part of the booster. I like to be optimistic, and so we're going to see what happens. So here we are, a new day, and we take the master back off because the booster didn't fix it. So I went to the junkyard, got a discontinued pump. It's sitting over there. It's identical, hopefully, to this one. And we'll see why the brake pedal eventually bleeds to the floor. I'm hoping this is it. at any rate, 6 lines got to come off, 10 millimeter down below, which I don't know if we can even see that. It's over there, yeah, the silver one on the in the corner there, and there's one on the inner fender. It's a 10 bolt that's right there. Okay, so yeah, we got the pump 3/4 of the way in, 95%. Can't get that right hand line to index, and I've been fighting it for 30 minutes. Can't seem to get it square. Got the 10 millimeter stud on that bright silver, and the other one I used a deep well, and I used a I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there it is. That washer head bolt. Put a piece of tape in a 10 millimeter deep socket, small extension, and I was able to start it by hand. I had to use an air ratchet to tighten and loosen because of the clearance issue. You may have a better luck than I did with regular ratchet. Since here's really big too. Now I'm not going to crack any bleeders, but I'll hit the buttons. Of course, it's beeping and flashing, making racket over what I'm trying to say, but you should do your manual brake bleed procedure first before you're doing this. Hit F3, hold the brake. I need 2 people. Okay, open the right front bleeder. It'll take a tinkle, hit F3, takes another. The pump bleeds it out again. Makes a bunch of noise. It says close the bleeder. Then you go to F3 again, and it'll do the right rear, open the right rear, hold the brake with the extra person. Cycles, makes a racket, close the right bleeder, F3 okay, and then fill your master. That's how that goes. Anyway, that completes this job finally. I wanted to tell you that the master cylinder was leaking into the old booster, and I had a 1/2 inch of fluid in there, so the original master was bad, but it wasn't causing the problem. The booster was not, old booster was not bad, but it was 1/2 inch full of fluid. Maybe it would fail someday soon. Probably good that I changed that out. But the real culprit was the ABS pump. ABS pump, I had a full pedal with the motor off. As soon as I started the car, the ABS pump allowed the brake pedal to slowly sink almost to the floor or to the floor at different times. So, I hope this helps somebody. This is a 2011 Dodge Nitro, and similar procedure for most vehicles with ABS. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I hope I earned that subscription if you're new today. And thanks. Adios.